How many of you guys out there have seen the social media advertisements for adding wireless CarPlay to your head units? I have. It's something I've really wanted, and I figured, I'll bite the bullet here and end up purchasing one. So I got this one from CarlinKit.com. They're actually the manufacturer for most of the social media posts from the different companies that you see out there. So I figured if I'm going to spend some money and get some really cheap Chinese product for an expensive vehicle, might as well go right to the manufacturer. So this thing arrived pretty quickly. It did sit in customs for like a week before it finally arrived through the post office. Comes with a USB-A to USB-C, and the box itself feels really high quality. The directions included are nice, they're helpful. They even include a little scan for your phone, so you can basically scan it and have it pop up with directions right on your phone. So when you're in the vehicle, you can walk through it very easily. Also on the website, it shows you what vehicles it's compatible with. So it says it's compatible with the Ridgeline 2017 through 2020, not 2021, because it hasn't been out yet long enough. So ended up purchasing it, it arrived. Some really interesting stuff here when you start reading through. The English is really bad, number one. But number two, if you read through here and basically it says, hey, if this is working correctly, don't upgrade it. But if it's not working correctly, go ahead and upgrade it, which is really interesting. So basically the firmware potentially could brick the unit. And it even says here, if you want to upgrade the firmware, please read the instructions carefully. Any error will destroy the dongle and the device will become brick. So anyway, a little counterintuitive, but nonetheless, really easy startup. And I'll show you here on the Ridgeline first. Basically, you plug in the USB-A into whatever USB port your vehicle has for CarPlay. At that point, you'll have some on-screen prompts that come up. It'll ask to pair with your phone, and as soon as you select pair, that's it. You're good to go. So as you can see, it loads just like normal CarPlay. It is relatively fast to boot. When you start the vehicle up, everything works normally. Phone calls work normally. It's all just wireless, which is great. And I really got this for the Ridgeline because it has a wireless charger. So I figured I could finally get rid of the cords and basically set the phone on the wireless charging pad, have CarPlay, and be done. Also wanted to put it on the NSX just because it said it could work on it. So let's, give it a shot and see. So exact same process, very simple, very straightforward. Make sure you plug the USB into the USB port for CarPlay. After that, it'll go through a few prompts like before. Go ahead and select pair on your phone. In this case, it's already paired because I've paired the unit previously on the Ridgeline, and it boots right up and operates as it should. Everything looks great, right? So here's the kicker. I had one freeze with it on the NSX, but for the most part, it worked really well. I had no issues. However, moving on to the Ridgeline, it was horrible. It would constantly freeze, and I'll show you here in the next video. It would constantly freeze. it would the screen image would deteriorate until it became frozen again. It wouldn't warn you, so you're basically just stationary on screen, not moving. If you try to toggle out, you can certainly get out and back to your normal head unit on the vehicle, but when you go back in, it won't load, it won't boot. So I did actually end up updating the firmware. Believe it or not, it didn't brick the unit, so that was good. But absolutely no help from the company. I've tried to return it. They told me I didn't purchase it from them after I showed them their website and their receipt. So definitely would not recommend this product. It's super buggy for the Ridgeline. It seems to work okay for the NSX. It's about $100, but that's my experience with it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below.